My dear Swissies and Switzerland lovers, in this video I have a few surprises for you. For once I'm going to show you places you probably don't know yet. But first I'm going on a boat trip on Lake Thun. Unfortunately this collaboration ends in the fall. So I'm looking for new partners for winter. The income from YouTube and Facebook varies greatly and you can't count on it that it will always working in the future. As a self-employed photographer and videographer, you always have to be one step ahead. This is also the case with Rasta's illness. We have discovered a new aid for him and he thinks it's great. For the next steps, we have a swim vest for Rasta. Yeah, that helps him to swim. Yeah, when the hind legs are not working well, and it gives him some security. Yeah, it's the first time today and he just jumped in and he didn't care about it. He's so good. Huh? You're a good boy. Huh? Right. Thank you, Rasta. Then I went to Lungern for a short while to see what it looks like there in summer. The geraniums are now in bloom by the church and after all the rain, the Dundelbach waterfall is also very impressive. During my tour of Lungern, I heard these bells ringing. I assumed that this was a late program item from the 1st of August, Switzerland's national holiday. The next day I set off for Kandersteg. And now you might be disappointed because I'm not going to Lake Thun. Enough other people do that. Instead, I show you a small lake in a beautiful area. But first, I have to drive an hour from Brienz to Kandersteg. It's still early in the morning. I want to take the first cable car up to Sunbühl. The first rays of sunlight haven't reached the valleys yet. But that will soon change. There aren't many tourists around early in the morning. Most of them are sitting at the breakfast table and at around 9 o'clock a.m. the daily madness begins. You see what I mean later. On the way to Kandersteg we passed the Blausee. It's rarely quiet here either, but it's still worth a visit because the color of the Blausee is simply unique. To the left, we would now head for the Lütschberg car transport service. This takes you to the canton of Wallis. In winter, the Lütschberg tunnel is the only fast connection from the canton of Bern to the canton of Wallis. In summer, you can reach the canton of Wallis via various passes. To get to the Sunbühl Cable Car, we have to drive through Kandersteg and to the end of the valley. There isn't much going on here either, and the sun isn't out yet. But now we're going up together, where lots of sunshine and cows await us. There are plenty of parking spaces in front of the cable car station, but on nice days they are all taken, of course. Once again, the early bird catches the worm. Soon we're off. There are just 2 other people in the cabin with me. I'm looking forward to this new experience. So now we are at the Sunbühl on the 1938 meters above sea level, and our goal is the Arvenseeli. I was here many years ago in winter, but at this time, I wasn't on YouTube, so I have no material to show you. But I remembered that it was really nice because when you hike up about 2 hours, There is a mountain hut, which is also open in winter. Yeah, and you can stay over there. Yeah, but we're not going so far. We only go to the Arvenseeli. If you're out in the early morning, you can often see the cows being herded back to their alpine pastures after milking. This always involves a lot of noise. The cows wear bells so the farmers can locate them in foggy conditions. The bells can also save a cow's life if it gets lost. Cows are herd animals. Wherever the lead cow goes, the other cows follow. Then they spread out across the meadows and each one tries to find the best grass. I love watching the hustle and bustle. You can see snow on the mountains. That's quite unusual in August. But as it was so cold in the last few days, it snowed in the higher altitudes. But it will melt again because next week, we have summer temperatures again. This is the sound of a marmot warning its family that Sylvia is coming. You were wondering what's this, right? I'm wondering too. But it's it's just to make it more comfortable. Yeah, that's Switzerland. It is very calm because it's early in the morning. Yeah, I'm sure that later in the day there are more people here, more families. Yeah, but now it's silent. And as on so many places, there's a rastawhiteshepherd, a cheese house. And hi, here you can buy cheese and also milk. Huh? I know that some people were complaining about the weather in Switzerland. Yeah, but the good thing is, small lakes like this, they have water then. If it even was a lake, I don't know. Maybe it was just a meadow. Yeah, that's probably the Arven Lake. It's Arvenseeli. Yeah, let's go around. If it is possible, I don't know. We'll find out, okay? So you probably think, wow, that's a beautiful place. And you are right, but you know, this lake Only looks like this because it rained so many days in Switzerland. On a hot summer in Switzerland, this lake is probably only mud and stones. So if you want to make sure if this lake looks like this, ask at the cable car station or at the tourism organization in Kandersteg. Yeah, they should know, well. But today, 10 points. So, time for breakfast now. I bought something at Coop gas station. Yeah. It's not that expensive and you have something to eat. Anguetta. Refreshed, I set off to discover the other side of the lake. This is quickly done because the lake is really very small. What a nice little hidden gem. It is now 10 o'clock and yeah, some people are here, but as you can see, it is so not crowded. Yeah, it's super nice, huh? The cows are now at their favorite place to be, where the best grass is growing. I found new friends. Oh no. Hi, that's a... she's officially the boss, huh? And the others had to move. Because the grass is much greener over there, probably. I am back at the cable car station. On the ride down, I'm all alone, together with the cabin attendant. Let's enjoy the ride down to the valley. Meanwhile, the sun has reached the Kandertal. It's even more beautiful in daylight, of course. After a day off and some work from home, I have another surprise for you. This time we're going to the canton of Nidwalden. To get to my next destination, I have to cross the Brünnigpass, drive through Lungern and Cairns until I finally arrive in Stans. I am now in Stans at the valley station of the funicular up to Stanserhorn. Well, it's not going up to Stanserhorn, it goes to the middle station. And then I take the Cabriolet Cable Car. Yeah. And at the valley station there's a big parking. But, yeah, as you can imagine, during the day it's full, but there are some other parkings. Yeah. But when you are early, you have a parking lot here. I booked my ticket online. That way, you don't have to wait in line and can go straight through. I always arrive very early, so I can film a few sequences for my video. This confuses the people who work here quite a bit. They told me 3 times that the first train doesn't leave until 8:15 a.m. This train leaves without me. But now it's time. The train is full and we're on our way up to the middle station. I'll leave the original sound on so you can get a better feel for the train ride.
Jetzt wird es ja wieder. Er hat etwas verkauft und vorüberziehende Wolkenfelder. Das hat es wieder gut.
Nein. Sie ist jetzt auch nicht so sämtlich in der Wohnung. Nein, das ist schön. Ja.
We reach the middle station. From here, we continue with the Cabriolet Cable Car.
Ja, genau. So Sachen, ja, genau. Populär sind. Das gesehen ich auch. Gesehen ich jetzt auch. Das ist nice. Ja. Nein, nein, nein.
Beautiful day, enjoy the view. You can walk to the top if you would like, or do a little walk around. It's about 40 minutes. The restaurant is open, there is breakfast if you would like. And with the cable car you can stay here on the upper deck, you don't have to go downstairs. And now enjoy it, have a good day, and chill. Lights on.
So on the Stanserhorn is a big restaurant, and yeah, a viewpoint, of course, from where you can see all the mountains around here. Yeah, it's nice, huh? But I'm hungry. I first have to eat something. So what you can do here is having breakfast. Yeah, they prepare some little plates for you, and so you can eat outside or inside, wherever you want. And this is what it looks like from the outside. It's impressive what's possible with today's technology. I take another look around the platform and then set off on my hike. However, I had a little trouble finding the start. I am still searching for the right hiking path down to Wirzweli. Yeah, but maybe I asked someone. Yeah, this is all new for me, you know. From here you can see Lake Thun. Yeah. I'm quite sure that the yellow sign spot will show me my way. So that's it. And it's written, it's only for experienced hikers. Am I? I guess so, huh? Yeah. Look at all the mountain flowers. Oh. And there is no one here. So if you love silence and nature, yeah, this hike is an option for you. There is another sign spot. We are on 1,580 meters above sea level at Rinnen. And I still have 1.5 hours to Wirzweli. Let's go. I can already see my goal over there, though. Cool. It is still so cloudy, but I'm fine with this because imagine doing a hike like this on 30 degrees. No. Then I prefer this. It's cows area now. The ladies are working. Yeah, grazing the best mountain grass. Ha! Lake Thun again. It's not so bad, huh? The view. And blue sky is coming. In a few seconds the sun is here. Yeah, and then everything looks more friendly. Yeah, come on. One step. You probably say, yeah, it's beautiful, but there is no mighty Eiger, or mighty Matterhorn, or mighty Wetterhorn. Yeah, so if you're searching for your best selfie, yeah, you're probably in the wrong area. This is about enjoying the fresh mountain air, enjoying all the sound around you. Yeah, the bells of the cows and the sound of the, how do you say, hummingbirds? I don't know. Or the bees, wild bees. You know, everything, the whole experience. Yeah. If you're here for this, so then you're at the right place. Yeah. We are now at Longboden, a very herzig restaurant. Yeah, and I support them, of course. I told them how to make an iced coffee. Yeah, I'm surprised what is coming. Ah, that was such a wonderful experience here. Yeah, we talked a lot with the woman. Yeah, it was very nice here. Yeah, if you are around here in the hike, yeah, just go and support the locals. It's such a wonderful experience to talk to them. Huh? But I don't know if they speak English. I don't know. You will see. Ah, okay. This is the sign that mother cows on this area. Yeah, always be aware when you see mother cows, okay? They are now around the corner, so yeah, I can hike without any attack. Hey, cowies. No? Hoi. So this is now Wirzweli downtown. What a nice little mountain village. Huh? Yeah, I've never been here before. Super nice. So the good thing in Switzerland is there is almost everywhere a cable car. And it's coming. It's like a double cheeseburger. Double gondola. Yoo-hoo. From here you could walk down to Dallenwil, but there is also a call bus, not a call girl, a call bus. So I asked them, and now my chauffeur is coming, hopefully soon. So now the call bus took me to the train station of Dallenwil, and now I wait for my train, which brings me back to Stons, where my car is waiting for me, hopefully. That was a pretty nice trip, huh? And from the train station, it is only about 5 minutes back to the parking. Yeah, I'm tired, and it was beautiful but exhausting. I'm looking forward to meet Rasta again. Yeah, I mean it's 1 p.m. now, and my day started at 5:30. Yeah, maybe I take a little nap. I hope you enjoyed this trip. We end the day with the ride from Stans to Brienz, and I'm already looking forward to the next adventure. Are you?